So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're ready now for the anthems. Truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Pavlovic. Wirtz plays the return pass. And it's Musiala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. Nemecha. Pavlovic. And the counter is on. Now it's Valencia. It's a good foot in there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tar. And Nemecha. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Havertz! There was plenty of power on that. Kimmich. Sané. And it's Musiala. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Wirtz. And it's Musiala. Knocks it out wide. Pavlovic. Here's Sané. Pavlovic. And it's Musiala. He's having a pop! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Now it's Havertz. Wirtz. It's a promising position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to play him in. Kimmich. Nemecha. Foot in. And here's Havertz. Wirtz. And it's Musiala. He's found a way past. Goes for the shot! And that's another fine save.
Musiala really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Pavlovic. This might spell he's having a hit! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Sané running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavlovic played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Played in by Sané. Caicedo gets it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found space here. Pressure coming in from all directions. Sané. And it's Wirtz. That's Wirtz. Pavlovic. And here's Havertz. Who takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Now he's got space here. Schlotterbeck and Pavlovic. Played towards the other side, and it's Sané. Musiala. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. Lovely, now then. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's gone for a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Decent chance! The captain delivers!
Well, this is exactly what you want from your skipper, Peter. I mean, this was about as perfect a time as you can score. Some players already had their heads in the dressing room, but he remained alert.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Sane. Now it's Musiala.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And Pavlovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Havertz. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Musiala. There's the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Ecuador get the ball rolling in the second half.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Sane. Cleared without hesitation. Caicedo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Musiala. Kimmich. And it's Pavlovic. Musiala. Lovely pass. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Germany with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now, what about a counter-attack?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pacho. And it's Pavlovic. Musiala. Caicedo. Oh, this looks sharp.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Havertz needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Tries to play it through. That's beautifully weighted. Neuer gets it clear. Caicedo. And they've been given a corner. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 16.890
Almost an hour gone.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Sané. Can he get on the end of this? Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Sostituzione per la Germania. Numero 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Caicedo. Germany still have the cards to affect this game. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goretzka now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Sané. Kimmich receives it in a wide position. Real chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Goretzka certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Caicedo. He can run onto that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. He's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Tar. Now Schlotterbeck. Vids. And it's Pavlovic. Nemecha. Goretzka. Now it's Havertz. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Germany making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Numero 19. Numero 17.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Good ball, good take. Germany will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Havertz is onto this.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Valencia. It's a promising position. Played into space, and he's cut it out, and that's going up front in a hurry. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Played back into the centre. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Kimmich. And Nemecha. And it's Goretzka. Raum receives it in a good position here. Now this could be a chance. Space for him to turn and look. He's on it, can he get away? He's played it back. Takes the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Pavlovic really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
That has not gone well. And he's had it nicked away. Germany can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's made its way to him. Germany moments now away from seeing this one out. Kimmich. Nemecha. And it's Pavlovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's picked out the run. Neuer can clear it away. Ecuador are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gross. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Havertz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.